Good evening, all of you. It is one of the trying moments in my life. I would have been better off in the audience given the expertise of those on the dais. To me, it seems to be a litmus test before the upcoming monsoon session. Ladies and gentlemen, when I sit in Rajya Sabha, on my right is the government, on my left is the opposition. There are occasions when I'm easy punching bag for both. This is a verifiable factual situation, and I'm sure you will engage in that. Those who will do so will do me a great favor. They will share my concern and anguish. Sri Suresh Prabhu, he has had many hats, but the one I look at always, he is a source of inspiration and motivation, and a man full of positivity. His visits to Rajbhavan, Kolkata, City of Joy, where I was governor for 3 years, were soothing to me. And same when I hold this office of Vice President. But herein, his visits have been infrequent, but I made it a point to visit him in Maharashtra, which is not very keen at the moment. Sri Manish Tiwari, a very distinguished member of parliament, a former union minister, and I'm always, even if I disagree with him, that is more often than not, I admire him for his sharp intellect, timely intervention, and he is always at his best, never trips. He demonstrated this for the benefit of the entire nation while he was abroad recently. Indian Foreign Service, unlike similar services here, continues to hold the fort very strong. But one thing is there about this service, the division in the service, particularly retired, could not be more acute. Ma'am, I am addressing you from a distance with full sense of objectivity. I hardly miss any of your programs. Sri Shyam Saran, former Foreign Secretary. With respect to Sri Manish Tiwari and Sri Shyam Saran, you had feast of their intellect at my expense. They set very high benchmark. I'm used to that, but only in legal field. Both of them have taken me to a difficult terrain where headwinds, air pockets, and challenging terrain all have converged to make my life more uneasy than in the chair in Rajya Sabha. Coming to Dr. Ram Madhav, he reminds me always, and whenever I look at him and meet him, I say the same thing. So it is not for the first time. Two epics, Ramayana and Mahabharata. The central characters, Ram and Madhav. Distinguished audience, I'll be committing a great breach if I were to say that I rarely had the occasion to address an audience with such high intellect. My parliamentarians may take offense at it. But then sometimes truth must prevail. After all, Gandhiji taught us the power of the truth is you feel confident and you don't have to remember. Excellencies, distinguished audience, I am tempted to name some, but that will be making a mistake because I know most of you. And I hold all of you in deep reverence for your intellect, commitment, and be always bold enough to make your point known. I firmly believe that democracy is primarily defined by expression and dialogue. Both are complementary. This, in our Vedic philosophy, is Anantavad. One of the fundamentals is, and that is inalienable facet, non-negotiable. Respect the other point of view. My own experience shows, more often than not, the other point of view is the correct point of view, but I am saying it only for myself, not for Manish Tiwari and Shyam Saranji, for me.